Hi everyone. I'm doing my very first test live stream just to test the waters, see how things run on StreamYard. So I'm going to show a couple of records that I've recently picked up. So it'll be good to see how this thing works. So, hi, how's it going? How are you, Record Crate, Adam? Doing a quick test with StreamYard for the very first time just to see how it works. So I'm just going to show a couple of records I recently picked up. How you going, Adam? How's things? Hi, AZ Mick. How's it going? How are you? Cool. And we've got Nick Pantazzi in the house as well. Hi, Nick. Thanks for stopping by. Going to do a very quick live stream. This is my very first test on how to run StreamYard. So, and I'll show a couple of records I've recently picked up. Thanks for jumping along. Actually, I'll start off. Here we go. So, I don't know if you guys heard of the band Japan Droids. This is a band from Canada. I think they're from British Columbia. I'll quickly do a look online. Here we go. Let's see. Well, basically, it's a two-piece band, and really enjoy their music. It's one of the bands I've discovered within 2021, and I think their sound. They're from Vancouver, British Columbia, two-piece band, really high energy rock, and yeah, just completely hooked with their sound. So this is their second album. So, and what I like about this band is that this album's called Celebration Rock. No, actually, this is the first one. This is the most recent. So this is called Near to the Wild Heart of Life, 2017. Sorry, this is the third studio album. So yeah, two-piece band, high energy rock. What I like about this band is that the especially for vinyl, they do really good packaging, and also they give you a decent sized booklet with this album, and also the price for their records were quite reasonable as well. So if you haven't heard of this band, here we go. We've got Adam, who liked Japan Droids as well. That's pretty cool to hear. So yeah, check this band out. Highly recommend. Another recent record I picked up is BBM. So BBM, this face looks familiar. Basically, this is Ginger Baker from Cream, Jack Bruce from Cream, and Gary Moore. They joined up, created this super group, and it was in the early 90s, sorry. And I've recently found out that this was released on Music on Vinyl, and it was around mid last year. But one of my local record stores basically shared online that they have it available, and I picked it up straight away. And the sound is amazing. Music on Vinyl, I'm a huge fan of the sound. So yeah, if you haven't heard of this, it's BBM, and the album's called Around the Next Dream. Highly recommend checking this out. Okay, next off is an Australian band, Aussie band. So the Tuskegee Brothers. So this is a blue soul band from Melbourne. Become quite popular over here, and also in the US. They've been promoting themselves overseas, and they've been getting some good feedback. And this is their debut album called Half Mile Harvest. So highly recommend checking out this band. And I'll show you the gatefold as well. And yeah, so this is the first album, which was released in 2019. And we're apt to have picked that up. Another one by Tuskegee Brothers. This is a very recent release of theirs. It's with the Orchestra Victoria, and it's live at the Hammer Hall, which is a well-known venue for classical music. And this is a recent release they've done, and it comes in red vinyl, if I remember right. Here we go, yeah. Comes in nice translucent red vinyl. And yeah, like I said before, check out Tuskegee Brothers. Good music to wake up to, chill out to, have your coffee with, and give them a listen. Tuskegee Brothers, especially the lead singer, his vocals is amazing. This is a local band from Melbourne, actually from Bendigo, not too far away from Melbourne Central. The band's called Four Lions, and this album is called Wide Awake. And I got to discover him through Instagram, and the last year I've been in contact with the lead singer quite a lot on Instagram, and I've been supporting this band a lot on social media. Highly recommend checking them out. So it's called Four Lions, Wide Awake. If you like Tom Petty, The War on Drugs, Bruce Springsteen, The Killers, that kind of style of music, give this a listen. The band's quite happy with it. It's one of their. They're really proud of this album. Really proud of this work, what they've done the last year, and they're rapt to have picked this to release this finally. So check this out. Four Lions, Wide Awake. Good album. They're on Bandcamp, Spotify, you name it. And yeah, 1 second. I've got a dog I need to quickly. There we go. Sorry about that. So basically, Wide Awake, Four Lions. Check him out. Recent record I've picked up is Joe Satriani's 2018 release. Yep. So this is an album called What Happens Next, and this was released 2018, and it features Chad Smith on drums, and it also features Glenn Hughes on bass. So highly recommend checking this album. Gave this a listen the last few days, and it's really good. I'm a huge Joe Satriani fan, and yeah, I highly recommend checking this out. Good album by Satriani. He never lets me down. Another Melbourne band is called Hiatus Coyote. This is their debut, and yeah, it's called Talk Tomahawk. Funk, neo soul type of music, and yeah, their first album straight onto music on vinyl. They're quite popular overseas. Highly recommend checking this out. This for a fresh new band. They've really done well, really popular overseas. So the band is called Hiatus Coyote, and they've got a recent new album as well. Another record to show. This is Kinloch Nelson. This was actually recommended to me by Mike Sweeney, and I gave this a listen online, and since then I've just been on the hunt to try to find this. Then I recently found out one of the record stores in Sydney had this in stock, so I picked this up straight away. So this basically is an acoustic musician, not extremely popular. He done these recordings back in 68 and 70, and in the last few years they've released it on vinyl. And the label's called Tompkins Square. And yeah, they released this on vinyl, and really enjoy this. It's very chilled out acoustic music, mainly instrumental, but really, really dig this. If you're into like Jose Gonzalez, that type of slow acoustic music, give that a listen. So it's Kinloch Nelson. We've got Record Crate. He noticed that I've got James Taylor in the background. That's right. I've recently picked that up. Here we go. If somebody can let me know, how's my sound with the microphone? Is it really low? I've put some background music as well. If you can let me know if that's too high. So yeah, another band I'd like to recommend. What's all this? Hey, Rob Walker. Rob Walker's in the house. I'm a huge fan of Robbo. Thanks for stopping by. I just decided to do a live stream today and test out StreamYard. So yeah, it's past midnight here in Melbourne, and yeah, I'm wide awake, and yeah, decided to test out StreamYard, see how this works, and show a couple of records I've recently picked up. So here we go. This band is called Luca Brasi. The album's called Stay, and this is a band from Tasmania, from Tassie. And yeah, this is their most recent album. They're more on the punk rock side. And yeah, really dig this sound. Highly recommend checking this out. They get played a lot on the radio as well. But for punk rock, they're on the borderline of like commercial punk rock. But dig it. Dig the sound. Catchy, good sound. They've released a couple of albums, and yeah, so far it's been quite good listening to them. And here we go. So for those that like jazz music, I'm new to jazz, and I don't know much about jazz, but the artist I really am hooked to is Kamasi Washington. So I've picked this up on Amazon. So this is a really unique type of gatefold. So it's on 5 LPs. So basically, this is like a trifold, and it's got like a hidden record as well that you have to tear up from top. Here we go. So this goes like that, and then it opens up like that. And you've got the LPs on the side, but then for some reason, there's a part here up top that I have to tear, and there's a surprise record in it. So, yeah, this is the most recent album. This is called Heaven and Earth, 5 LP, jazz, really dig it, seen him live, Kamasi Washington, and he's collaborated with a lot of fresh new artists, especially in the hip-hop scene, and also picked up Kamasi Washington's Epic. Been tried ages to get a hold of this for years. And yeah, saw this on Amazon for a reasonable price and snatched this right away. So this is Kamasi Washington's Epic. So here we go. So that's one of the records I recently picked up. Couple more records. Here we go. Bonobo. If you're into electronic sounds, down tempo, chill out, relaxing electronic music, highly recommend checking out Bonobo from the UK. This album is called Black Sands. So this was released, I think, in 2010. Good couple of years. So Bonobo. Here we go. So we've got a couple of comments here. So Rob digs it that I'm doing this live stream. Awesome. And Rob says, have you been listening to Prefab Sprout recently? Prefab Sprout. Not really. Haven't heard of him. But we'll definitely leave this window open and we'll check out their music. What's an album you recommend? So I said you have a good couple of albums. So if you could recommend an album, that would be great, actually. Definitely keep an eye out for that band. Here we go. For all those that like electronic music as well, Jean-Michel Jarre or Jean-Michel Jarre, the concerts in China. Recently picked this up. Haven't listened to it. Check out Steve McQueen. Good stuff. We'll definitely. Steve McQueen, okay, from Prefab Sprout. There we go, 1985. Fantastic. Thanks for a recommendation. Definitely check it out. They've got a good couple of singles as well, I can see, from this album, so must be good. Thanks heaps. So yeah, instead of me showing some records, so yeah, how's your Sunday going so far? If you can put in the comments section, let me know how is your Sunday. How's everything going? I'm quite nervous doing this live stream, to be honest. This is my first time. So we've got 5 people watching, which is great. I'm already 16 minutes in, so I'm wrapped. So yeah, how's your Sunday going? Put in the comment section. And yeah, if there's any music you can recommend, put it in the comment section. That would be great. Also picked up Robin Trower's Caravan to Midnight. Haven't listened to it yet. I've been always on the hunt. I've been on the hunt for Robin Trower albums. Really dig his sound, that bluesy rock sound. I've picked up Bridge of Sighs a few months ago, and first listen, since I heard him for the first time, I pretty much really digged his sound, and I've been hooked and been trying to find all his albums wherever I go to record stores over here in Melbourne. Okay, we've got Brother Brian. Take it easy on me, mate. Yeah, it's my first time doing a live stream. Thanks for stopping by. And here we go with Nick Pantesi. He's going good so far. You seem like an old pro. Not really, mate. Not really. Just prepared myself with the graphics and all that earlier today. And AZ Mix, a fan of Robin Trower as well, with the guitar emoji. Yeah, good to hear that you're into him as well, into his music. I've also picked up Barclay James Harvest concert for the People, Berlin. Haven't listened to this yet, but from the Barclay James Harvest albums I've picked up in the past, they've been quite good. Also, I'm a big fan of Wishbone Ash. It's one of the records that I was missing. So this is Wishbone Hot Ash Live, and this is a promo copy. Huge fan of Wishbone Ash, and yeah, nearly completing them. I've got a few 80s albums of theirs I haven't picked up. They're not their best, but still want them in my collection. Obviously, this is one of the records of the band Yes that was missing in my collection, Relayer. So I finally picked up a good copy of this. Please don't take notice of the shitty outer sleeve, but it's in good condition. So this is Deep Purple's Fireball. Picked this up. This is one of the records was missing. So from what I recall, this has Glenn Hughes with the band. Here we go, Rob Walker. So he put up a comment. So he went record shopping yesterday. Found Go Between debut EP from 82 for £5, and the Church debut for $2.50. Barclay James Harvest from my home in Oldham. Good stuff. Didn't know that. Good stuff. So Church debut, huh? So an Australian band. Good stuff. I haven't even got that album yet. So I've only got their pretty much the most popular album. Very hard to find over here in Melbourne, strange to say. They get snatched up quite quickly. But I've picked up a music on vinyl reissue of the album called Starfish, the 1988 Starfish, one of their most well-known albums. So you picked up, let's see, you picked up Off Skins and Heart. Good album. I see him live actually, the Church. I see him live early last year. It was around, yeah, it was actually April. I seen them live in April. It was a nice outdoor concert. It's pretty good. And it was also a debut of their new lead guitarist, which is from another Melbourne band called Even. And everyone gave him a good round of applause and support. He done really well for his first show. Brother Brian, are you near the beach? Do you fish? I'm not too far away from the beach, mate, but I don't go fishing like yourself. I do have a lot of friends that go fishing, but I don't, I'm afraid. I don't. I prefer just buying the fish, saving the time and hassle going fishing. But it's a nice hobby. Did you go fishing today, Brother Brian? And here we go. Where I found it, the guy in the shop was clueless. He asked me, who are the church? Gee. Here we go. Music on vinyl. Makes great records based on ones I've picked up. Same here, Nick. I've been picking up music on vinyl most of the time, wherever I see it. And yeah, it's been 9 out of 10. I do have one Jimi Hendrix music on vinyl, but from what I heard online on Discogs, the Masters wasn't a good sounding quality record. Please look up which album I'm talking about. Here we go. It was, let's see. Can't seem to find which record it was, but the feedback was pretty bad. But I'll look it up. I'll let you guys know some other time. Here we go. No fishing today. Thanks. So he didn't go fishing. That's good. Enjoy your Sunday. Relax, Brother Brian. And yeah, we've got 10 people watching right now. I can't believe it. 10 people watching my live stream. And AZ Mix, a fan of music on vinyl as well. Awesome. So a couple more records I picked up. So Blue Oyster Cult. So this is one of their albums called Mirrors. Picked this up. Haven't given this a listen yet. The Moody Blues. The Moody Blues. So the Moody Blues, every good boy deserves favor. So pick that up as well. Heart Private Function. I've realised recently I've got 2 copies of this now. By accident. Oh, okay. This is a good album. Michael Hedges, Aerial Boundaries. This is one of my grails. Love this album. Acoustic music. I've discovered this through Spotify. Heard the song and basically thought, to be honest, it was a new musician. It sounded so clear. The sound, I thought it was maybe like a recent, the last 10 years type of artist. And yeah, I found this album was from 1984, and this guy sadly passed away, I think, from a car accident in the 90s, not I think in 97. But this album is amazing. I really love listening to this, and glad to basically one of my record stores I really go to called what's it called? I'm blanking out. Recent record store I've been to. Basically, he posted it on Instagram. He done a post and he was flicking through records he's got for sale. And yeah, once I found out, I hopped in my car and just went and picked it up straight away. So yeah, the artist is called Michael Hedges. The album is called Aerial Boundaries. I've got a few comments here. So, don't fear lo-fi. That's true. That's true. ESP Jimmy. And I've got a mono Hendrix album and music on vinyl. That sounds fantastic. For Hendrix reissues, the legacy ones sound great. That is true. Jimmy usually sounds amazing. It is true. I've just got one record. I'm just trying to figure out which one it was. It's just the feedback online. Let's try to figure out which one it was. Smash Hits, was it? Yep. The one I got is by Music on Vinyl. It's Are You Experienced? It's by Music on Vinyl. To me, it sounded okay, but I could tell that, yeah, it was on mono Music on Vinyl. The comments basically said the same thing. So I'll quickly share the screen. But actually, no. Another top-notch release from Music on Vinyl. One person said it was great. Some people said it doesn't sound good. But I read online, yeah, that the masters weren't that great. So it's Are You Experienced? Music on Vinyl. So I'm not 100% sure. It's just my opinion, my feedback. It's just after a few listens, I just was slightly disappointed by Music on Vinyl. But 9 out of 10, they're always great. Rufus the Soul. This album is called Atlas. This is a Sydney electronic band, and this is their debut album. They're extremely popular overseas, especially with the Coachella type of people that visit those festivals. Electronic music, really good music. Highly recommend checking them out. So the band's called Rufus the Soul. The band actually was called Rufus, but because of another band called Rufus, they had to change the name overseas to Rufus the Soul, and now they just went completely Rufus the Soul in Australia as well. So this album is called Atlas. It's a 4LP. It's a 2LP, and yeah, they recently released this on vinyl, and it's on white vinyl, and I picked this up straight away. Highly recommend. And yeah, I've dropped from 10 viewers to 4 to 3. Okay, so maybe Rachel's online. But yeah, here we go. I've got also Jimi Hendrix Free Spirit. Picked this up not long ago. Here we go. So I'm not sure, but I may have that Michael Hedges. It's good. Great music to listen to on Sunday, brother Brian. So Jimi Hendrix Free Spirit. Picked this up not long ago. Bootleg by Foo Fighters. I'm a huge Foo Fighters fan, so I picked this up. This is a live concert in '95, Freiburg, Switzerland. And this is a radio broadcast. And yeah, I picked this up, Bootleg, not too long ago. Not huge into bootlegs, but these live recordings are apparently pretty good, so I picked this up as well. So Foo Fighters, not a bootleg. So this is live in Toronto, '96. So I picked that up as well. Just to bring in a few more viewers, the Beatles. I've picked this up. Beatles. It's not a mono, but it's the stereo. And yeah, so yeah, Strawberry Fields, Magical Mystery Tour. So I've picked this up not long ago. It was on Amazon for a good price. It's not mono. It's one of the recent stereo reissues. So I picked that up. Another album by this band called Morphine. This is also a music on vinyl. This is a great band. Rock, slightly mellow rock, and they introduce a lot of saxophone with their music. So the album's called Good. So Morphine, Good. Highly recommend checking this out. Great band. Couple comments. Here we go. I'm still trying to track down a reasonably priced copy of Medium Rare. I've actually picked up Medium Rare not too long ago, but it's a bootleg. I gave up on finding a copy, an original copy. So I found this store and had this bootleg. Here we go. So you mean this one? So I picked this up. It sounds great for a bootleg. It comes in on red vinyl. Sounds good. Same with the feedback online on Discogs. They said that sounds good too. So I just gave up, and this was I picked this up for $50, and yeah, I saw online the original pressing for medium rare, and it was around probably $200. So yeah, so when the time is right and there's a reasonably priced medium rare, I'll pick it up. Also, there we go. So we've got 6 people. So U2 Blackout, picked this up not too long ago. So this was a record store day release, and I found this for a bargain price. So it's the Blackout on one side, and then on the other side it is the Blackout Jackknife Lee remix. Here we go, Robin Trower, live. We're rapt to have picked this up. Great album, great record. One second, be right back. Here we go. We've got 7 people. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, if you can drop a message in the comment section, that would be great. I'm not basically going to do this on a regular basis. This is just a one-off. I just want to test out StreamYard, see how it works, the whole functionality. I did a couple of graphics today. I thought I'll give this a shot, see how it runs. So, yeah, so I just thought I'll show a couple of records. I'm wide awake. It's past midnight here, close to 1 o'clock in the morning. And, yeah, I just thought I'll check it out, try it out, see how it runs, show a couple of records. And yeah, so here we go. We've got a message. We've got a comment here by Nick Pantazzi. Morphine was from my home state of Minnesota, MA. I think that's Minnesota. And I fortunately saw them many times before the passing of Mark Sandman. They're one of my favorites bands. Yeah, they're really good. I've actually discovered them through Spotify the last few years. The one album I want to pick up is, I think, their second album. Yeah, I know the third album. It's called Yes by Morphine, and that's the one album I've found out about this band, so I gave them a listen and was quite impressed. But yeah, recently I was at a record store digging through, and I saw this available music on vinyl, so it's a win-win situation. So I picked it up, and yep, that is Massachusetts. Have a good one, brother Brian. Thanks for stopping by, mate. Basically, this is a test live stream. Have a nice Sunday. And yeah, so we've got 4 people here. Midnight Oil debut album. I've got most of their albums, but their debut has just been so difficult to find an original pressing. So I picked up this reissue not too long ago. And there's been a lot of talk in the VC about this album, The Fix, Reach the Beach, between Davis Winchester and The Wax. And there was a bit of talk about this album, and I gave it a listen online, and yeah, really digged it and picked it up. So The Fix, Reach the Beach. One of the last albums I didn't have in my collection from the band Dire Straits, On Every Street. Picked this up, and it's a recent reissue, Back to Black. So now I've completed all Dire Straits studio albums. And Red Hot Chili Peppers, Mother's Milk, recent reissue. Nirvana, Unplugged, Amazon. bargain price. Why not? Picked it up. I just went completely nuts during December. Amazon was quite reasonable prices, especially in record stores close by. Jethro Tull, it's one of the albums that was missing in my collection. So Broadsword and the Beast. So picked this up. Thanks, Mr. Bizarro. You're streaming. Cool. Yeah, thanks, mate. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I've decided to give this a shot today. It's not going to be on a regular basis, and I just thought I'll give it a shot, see how I go, and see how StreamYard works. Mother's Milk, excellent album. He digs it as well. And here we go. Hey, Bizarro. So, yeah, thanks for stopping by, Mr. Bizarro. I'm a huge fan of your live stream, especially today, a good couple of hours ago. Yeah, so you done a fantastic job. Really dig the sound and the music that you produce, that you show on your live stream. Definitely eclectic music I haven't listened to. To be honest, when you're playing your live stream, I actually have Shazam standby, and I Shazam most of the tracks to take note, and they go straight to my Spotify playlist, so I can keep note. And if I ever be able to find these records, I'll definitely pick them up. But yeah, thanks for stopping by, mate. And I picked up Toto. Pick that up. Today I've been listening to The War on Drugs, and the album is called Lost in a Dream, and it is amazing. So if you're into, imagine the E Street Band, and you've got Bob Dylan as vocals. Mix them up together, you get The War on Drugs. So you'll hear people saying that there's no good new music. To me, that is bullshit. There's a lot of great new music out there, and yeah, this is definitely one of them, The War on Drugs. They've just released a new album. I haven't listened to it, but yeah, and this is a great album to listen to, in my opinion, while pretty much that album to listen to while driving. It is good, upbeat music, and it definitely takes you on a journey. So we've got 5 people on this live stream. Thanks for stopping by into my live streams. 12:53 a.m. over here. I'm going to go for a good couple more minutes. Fun stream last night, Aaron. Loved a ton. How loud Joe was while you constantly said, "Bro, stop yelling." Here we go. What else did I pick up? So yeah, it's a good couple of records I've recently picked up. Okay, another band I want to show is Turnstile. So this is a modern hardcore punk type of band. I've discovered them not too long ago, and this album on vinyl is very hard to find. Everyone's been picking up straight away, and I just decided to go for CD. In the meantime, I think in March they're going to be doing a reissue, and it's going to be in gold vinyl or mustard yellow, but it doesn't match the whole theme of the artwork. So I just decided the CD, popped this in my car, gave it a listen. Highly recommend. So this is Turnstile. The album is called Glow On. Highly recommend checking it out. Very upbeat, good hardcore punk music, modern hardcore punk. Yeah, so it's like 2021 hardcore punk type of music. It's not like the old school hardcore punk, but it's got that modern touch, modern feel to it. But I highly recommend it. Apparently, they're saying it's album of the year, so I highly recommend checking it out. Thanks everyone for stopping by for my live stream. This is my very first live stream, and yeah, here we go. What other comments we got? Nick, it's a blast. Love kicking Joe's ass. He's cool. Good stuff. Okay, another band to show. 1 second. So you probably you probably would have, take these off. You probably would have heard me mention this band a lot of times. So, Amyl and the Sniffers, Comfort to Me. This is their most recent album, and highly recommend checking it out. Punk with an edge, Aussie lingo included, and the female singer Amy Taylor. She's got that Iggy Pop, Angus Young type of edge to her. I've seen this band live a good couple of weeks ago, in between, right after the lockdown, after things eased. I seen them live, and it was one hell of a great show. And another artist I want to recommend checking out, not too well known overseas. This is Luke Yeord, and the album's called Marigold Avenue. Ska music. If you're into ska, check this out. Highly recommend. Marigold Avenue, Luke Yeord. He's actually from New Zealand, but he's now based in Melbourne. And yeah, highly recommend. So what do we have in the comment section? Here we go. The Amyl band is really making the rounds. I need to check it out. What LP would you suggest? I recommend the debut album. Their debut album is definitely a great start. It's a self-titled album, which is this album. I'll share the screen. Here we go, share screen. So that's the album. So I highly recommend checking that out. So it's their debut, and yeah, highly recommend picking it up. And then you can go for this one. This is lyrically, I reckon this new album is better, but I reckon they tried to introduce a bit more fresher sound with this new album. But I would recommend going for you can go for both, but a good start would be the debut. Here we go. Amyl and the Sniffers are awesome, great band. And I'll stop sharing the screen. And we've got Prog Hat in the room. Thanks for stopping by, Edward. This is my very first live stream. I thought I'd give this a shot today. Not intending on having this on a regular basis. I just thought tonight I'll just jump on and do a live stream and see how things are running. I've already hit 43 minutes. I'm amazed. And we've got 4 people watching. Thanks for stopping by. And thanks, Edward. As you may know, I'm a huge fan of Edward's Proghat's channel. Go check him out. Go check out his channel. And he just reached 300 subscribers. So big congrats, mate. Really happy for you. Just add it to my listing. Thanks. Awesome. Yeah, I reckon, Mr. Bizarro, I reckon you'll definitely enjoy that sound. From the sound and the music that you listen to, I reckon you'll pick that up. Edward, good morning. On my want list. Hi, Nick. Edward. You're doing great, Sean. Oh, thanks, Mr. Bizarro. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. Especially from you, mate. You're the king of live streams. Aaron, how are you doing today? AZ Mick, hey, Edward. Thanks, Sean. No worries, mate. So, yeah, what are records I've picked up? So, let's see. Here we go. So, we've got a couple more records here. Spyro Gyra. The name sounded familiar. So this is Morning Dance. So I picked that up. Mountain Live. Picked this up finally. Robin Trower, Long Misty Days. My very first Edgar Winter Johnny Winter. Second Winter. It's my very first Johnny Winter album in my collection. A lot of talk about him, but I haven't seen much of his records over here in Australia for some reason. In record stores, it hasn't been that easily accessible to buy. So saw this at a record store recently. I picked it up. So yeah, rap. Another Melbourne band you probably might have heard of. The band is called the Black Sorrows from Melbourne, quite local, but they're very, very popular in the 80s. Get played a lot on the radio over here. John Lennon, Double Fantasy. Here we go. A couple comments. Mountain. I found one of their records in a bin for $1, signed by Leslie West. Far out. That is awesome. Luff Trower. Mick Edward Aaron. Nick. Here we go. Grand Funk Survival. This was recommended to me by Rob, the Waxed. So Friday night in San Francisco, he put this in one of his videos, and I'm a big fan of El Demiola. I don't have anything in my collection yet. This is the first record. I heard him online, really dig this sound. Then, thanks to him, I've discovered he was with John McLaughlin, so this is a win-win situation. And today I was watching one of the YouTube channels. I forgot his name. In and Out Records, I think it's called. Basically, he's shown one of his recent reissues of this album, and he said for years they've been using this as a test record for sound systems, so it must be good. Eric Johnson, if you're into Joe Satriani, Steve Vai type of music, you got to pick this up. This is on Music on Vinyl. I think it's on Music on Vinyl. No, Friday Music, but yeah, this is a recent reissue. And the album is called Avida Musicon. Highly recommend this. So let's see what's in the comment section right now. Tony. Hi, Tony. Oh, we've got two from the trunk in the house. Tony P. Tony P is in the house. Thanks for stopping by, mate. We've got a couple of hellos. DMAs. So this band from Sydney, if you like Oasis, you'll definitely like this band. This is their recent EP they released during lockdown. And it is called I Love You Unconditionally, Sure I'm Going to Miss You. Oasis, definitely their debut sounds like Oasis. The last few albums they tried to step away from that label, but definitely very similar. Highly recommend checking them out. Seen them live, they're awesome. Popular in the UK a lot. I think they're more popular in the UK than Australia, to be honest. I found this through Facebook Marketplace. So this is Coheed and Cambria in Keeping Secrets of Silent Earth 3 on Facebook Marketplace for like $25. Why not? I've picked up Mastodon's recent album. So it's called Hushed and Grim. And also picked up U2's Songs of Experience double vinyl. So picked this up for a bargain price too. It's on blue vinyl. And this is a Melbourne band called Vendettas. One of the actual bass player is in. We used to work together. And yeah, this is his band. And I saw this at a record store recently and picked it up. So it's the earlier album, Bystander and Destroyer. Vendettas, hard rock type of music. And what else did I pick up? So that's pretty much it. I've shown a good couple of records. Shown my friend how are things down under. Things are going well over here. In Australia, we've got a lot of cases flying and off the roof, and basically, yeah, things is just a lot of COVID cases, but things are still going on. But I don't know what the next few weeks is going to happen. This Omicron's running wild. Like now it's one every 3 or 4 people I know. It's pretty much got it. But things are going well over here, mate. Hope you're doing well, Tony P. This Sunday morning. Johnny Winter, Texas baby. That's right. He's from Texas. I forgot about that. Texas. Represent. I've got a couple of 7-inch records I've picked up for bargain prices. Saxon, Rickman, David Lee Roth. So this is damn good. Picked that up as well. David Lee Roth, Stand Up. David Lee Roth, A Little Ain't Enough. These are all for $1, mind you. I found them for $1. Ian Gillan, New Orleans. Quiet Riot. Mama, we're all crazy now with Bad Boy. And no, the other side is Bad Boy. Poison, Fallen Angel. And Van Halen, When It's Love. Yeah, pick these up for $1. Why not? Why not for $1? Why not? I've also picked up Metallica's S&M2. The vinyl's quite pricey over here in Australia, so I thought I found this for like $20 on Amazon with the Blu-ray. Why not? Sounds great. Pick that up. So we've got 6 people in the room. Thanks for stopping by. This is my very first live stream, so take it easy on me. This is a surprise. Hey, Sean. Yeah, it is a surprise. This is my very first live stream. I thought I'll just give it a shot. I was always interested to see how StreamYard works. So I thought, buy it today, purchase it, do a couple of graphics throughout the day. And I thought I'll just jump on a live stream. I'm wide awake. It's past 1 a.m. here. I had a bit of a siesta, so I'm wide awake. So I thought I'll just jump on, especially since it's a good time for you guys. It's early in the morning over there and Sunday morning for you guys. So I thought I'll jump on and do a quick live stream. So yeah, howdy gang. Cool singles. Bip Bop Boom's in the house. How's it going, mate? I've seen your recent metal vinyl tag. Sorry I haven't commented, but it is awesome. You were with your metal jacket and showing a couple of records. That was great. Great to watch. Hey, Speaker, Jeff, John. You're doing great. Oh, thanks, mate. Appreciate it. This is my very first time. So I'll show a couple more records, maybe. That's pretty much it. So how's your Sunday going so far? Hope you have some good coffee to kickstart your day. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. So John scares me when he's in metal mode. Yeah, he's different edge. Different edge. But yeah, thanks for stopping by for my very first live stream. I might do this again sometime. Here we go. Hey, Aaron, crashed on you last night. Pardon the non-checkout good stream. It was an awesome stream. It was. I didn't comment as much, but I was there, had it live in the background, and also was watching on my TV. Sean, tell me what the future is like since it's Monday the future's looking good, mate. The future's looking good. So, yeah, so it's Monday, technically Monday over here. Sunny over here in Melbourne. Sunny Melbourne. We had a few rainy days last week, and yeah, so far, let's see. I think we're going to have some nice weather this week. Let's see. Actually, we got rain Tuesday to Friday. That's the thing with Melbourne. Like Australia, mostly nice weather, but in Melbourne, we get these on and off days. So we have some heat wave, few days with a heat wave, and then a few days we just get some rainy days. So it's on and off. Can't make up its mind. Here in Melbourne, they say we've got 4 seasons in one day, and it's true. So thanks for stopping by. So Sean, going to do a trade for some records today. Good stuff, mate. We're going to do some trades. What's What's planned? What you feel like picking up? Is there anything planned already, or are you just going to go to the store and just go with the flow and pick up some records? But knowing you, I think you've got a strategy. You got a plan lined up, and there's some record you really want to get, and you're going to be picking up. I know you. I know you so far. I've been checking out your live streams and your videos. I know. So you've got everything all planned out, which is good. And yeah, let's see. And I saw Edward the other day. He's shown a record he picked up, which is David Bowie's Earthling. Really dig that album, especially because he's got that industrial sound. It was a newer 90s edge to his sound. I want the Yellow Magic Orchestra album. Okay, let's see. I never heard of this band. Okay, Japanese electro pop band. Okay. Which album are you thinking about picking up? Oh yeah, he's a big Culture Club fan. No, just kidding. I want the Yellow Magic Orchestra album. Here we go. Let's see, Sean. Do you like the band Buffalo? Yeah, actually, I was speaking to Ron Haggerty. I was on his live stream actually the other day, and yeah, he recommended me that band. I don't have anything by that band. To be honest, I haven't heard much about him. Not much talk about that band over here. But yeah, I've pretty much I see they've done a few albums. They're from Sydney, Australia, hard rock, heavy metal, and yeah, this band completely missed and haven't heard about them. So I'll definitely be trying to keep an eye on their albums. I've probably seen these records in the record stores, and might have thought they might be an American band, but there is that album called Volcanic Rock. The artwork looks very familiar, so I'll definitely keep an eye out and try to pick something up. They've got another album called Mother's Choice. I'll definitely keep an eye out. Thanks for recommending, but yeah, haven't heard about them. Oh, here we go. They do the Volcanic Rock LP in full. Dave Tice, his side band Buffalo Revisited. Okay, didn't know about that, so I'll check him out. It's one of the bands I haven't heard of. Buffalo. Earthing is quite rare and pricey now, even reissues. Yeah, it's I got it on CD, but yeah, haven't seen it out in the wild for, let's see, I might check on Amazon. Earthling vinyl. Yeah, no go. Can't find it. Yeah, it's a great album. I really dig it because I think Trent Reznor contributed to that album. It does definitely have that Nine Inch Nails sound, a bit of touch of drum and bass, electronic sounds. So it was a masterpiece by David Bowie. It's amazing to see it throughout all the decades how he changes his style of music and stays fresh at all times. Stayed fresh at all times. Here we go. So Earthling is quite pricey now. Don't have any Buffalo and vinyl yet. I absolutely love them. Yeah, got to check him out. Seriously, they don't get played on the radio, that's for sure. But yeah, completely missed out. The album is called Solid State Survivor by Yellow. Yeah, here we go. The band's called Yellow Magic Orchestra. Good stuff. Good stuff. Definitely give them a listen. Let's see. Good stuff. Yeah, electronic music. I'll definitely check him out. So yeah, so how are you all going? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, hope you picked up that record, Procat Edward. So and look forward to seeing you show it on your videos and tell us what you think about it. Good stuff. Yeah, thanks everyone for stopping by. We've got 6 people. I've just hit 1 hour. I can't believe it. I thought I'm going to go for like 5 minutes. But thanks for guys for stopping by and checking out my live stream. This is my very first time, so I thought I'll test it out. So it's good to see that my video is showing up on YouTube and people are clicking on it and discovering it. And the YouTube algorithm is working. And yeah, really appreciate you guys stopping by. So here we go. So did Patrick give you that LP, Edward? Oh. But he's going to be picking it up any day, apparently. He's going to go pick it up. He's going to trade some records, he was saying. So have a good night, Sean. Looks and sounds great. Thanks, mate. Really appreciate you stopping by. So I'm going to be stopping the stream. Actually, no, maybe a few more minutes. Which one, Aaron? Well done, Sean. Thanks, mate, for stopping by. So yeah, so Edward's going to pick up that record today. He's going to trade some records in to get the Yellow Magic Orchestra album called Solid State Survivor. So that's the plan. So yeah, so pretty much that's it. So I'm going to end the live stream. I was quite nervous doing this live stream, as you may notice. This was just to test out the water, see how things work, and yeah, really appreciate it. Have a great Sunday. Have a good one. And also, I've got a Vinyl Finds video coming up in a few days. I've premiered it to show up on Friday, your time. So Friday, I think it's going to be like 2 or 3 o'clock your time, US time. So if you can maybe check it out, see the recent finds. Now, what happened was I haven't done a Vinyl Finds video for quite some time. And since October 2020. So instead of just showing records that I've recently picked up, I've decided to continue where I've left off, continue from October 2020, and just show all the records I've picked up the last few months, and just post those videos within the next couple of months, schedule them, put them on YouTube, and yeah, show the records I've picked up. I know a lot of people say some YouTube videos on vinyl community is a lot of show and tell, but you know, that's how you discover music, in my opinion. So, and that's what I like about the vinyl community. Everyone's showing the records, artists, good albums by certain bands, and helps everyone discover new music. So that's pretty much it. So thanks for stopping by. Take care. Really appreciate it. Have a great one. Take care. Have a good Sunday. Ciao for now. Talk to you later.